Hi, it's Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks for joining. You know what? I'm kind of putting this out just so it's information. That's what it is. It's information about a live stream that we're trying to do tomorrow. And I think you need to understand all of it before you even think of commenting about it. So let's talk about it.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
All right. You know what? There have been a lot of drama between bloggers, between myself, between an expat in the Philippines, a British expat in the Philippines, John, and between Mike's Philippine journey. Um, a lot of tit for tat, a lot of everything that goes along with it. And I almost feel a little bit responsible for this, only because I did a reaction video 9, 10 months ago on John about what he said about veterans. And he apparently waited, and then he did something about a budget video that I put out that was like, you fat, bald, arrogant guy living in a ivory tower and not realistic. It goes on. And then Mike then started seeing this and he looked at some things. John and I had a live stream and there were some discrepancies of information. All of that, you can look at John's videos, you can look at my videos, you can look at Mike's videos to catch up if you need to. However, I have volunteered because John apologized to me. And so I think I've taken a fairly neutral stance in this. Now, yes, I am a moderator on Mike's channel, okay? But Mike and I have disagreed before and we've agreed before. Now, as far as John goes, I have subscribed to John for over a year. I watch his videos, but not when he's doing American bashing, which I don't care what he says, it does happen quite a bit. He's always talking about how ill prepared and Americans doing the wrong thing and whatever. Differences of opinions. That's what it boils down to. I skip those videos. When he's got American in the title, I just skip them. But either way, so people know me from multiple channels. I moderate in more than one channel. All right. And I moderate based on the rules of the channel owner. Some channels have very few rules for moderation. Some channels are very strict. I follow their rules. So I volunteered to put together, because there was a live stream today and it went totally off the rail. Totally off the rail. I volunteered today to host a live stream in my channel where I would moderate. Okay. In addition to that, I would put a timer up so that both of them could see it, between Mike and John. Both of them could see it, and they would be given 3 minutes to say what they want to say, and then it would go to the next one for 3 minutes. And if they wouldn't shut up, I'll just mute them. It's that simple. All right. I don't screw around with stuff like this. All right. It's not about the views. It's not about the watch time. It's about trying to get people's opinions out there and cleared up and factual, so that if this is how Mike feels, that's how he feels. And if this is how John feels, well, that's how he feels. But there shouldn't be a question about it, and they shouldn't have to talk over each other, and whatever. I've also invited a couple of other people that I trust will be good moderators. All right. And to be fair to John, I've invited Ian the expat, or the expat Ian. Ian the expat. I don't know exactly. I'm sorry, Ian. Who I find actually to be a pretty rational guy most of the time. Really and truly, actually all the time. Really and truly, I do. He's a strong supporter of John's. All right. They're friends, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. All right. But I believe he will be fair. So I've invited him to be a moderator. I've also invited Miyagi to be a moderator. All right. Miyagi can throw with the best of them. All right. But I know Miyagi. All right. And I know he'll be fair. And in addition to that, I'm going to try and bring Ruby in. And I'd like to bring Ruby in because she is very much to the point. She's very logical, very straight up. And she's a highly educated, professional woman who has lived for the past 20 plus years in Australia and is going to be moving back home here in Angeles City when she and her husband finish their plans for retirement, which is coming up in the next year or so. I think. I could be wrong. Might be 6 months from now. Who knows? My point with all of this is this will be a highly moderated. In the channel itself, I don't want to see people attacking others. All right? I don't want that. I don't want people attacking family members. All right? Now, what Mike has to say, what John has to say, the gloves are off. It's between the two of them. But the channel itself, the chat in the live, doesn't need to be a distraction to them. It really and truly does not. This is more of a fair, balanced, accurate presentation. One that will have, hopefully, some finality to it. Who's going to accept my invitations for being moderators? I can't tell. I really and truly don't know. I've invited 2 others to moderate that have absolutely nothing to do with the current circumstances. All right? They haven't been in any of the lives. They haven't participated in the comments to videos to the best of my knowledge. And they're very fair, and they're both pretty damn well known. Excuse me. With that being said, I hope you'll join us tomorrow, obviously. It'll be at 10:30 a.m. Philippine time, which will be 9:30 p.m. Eastern the day before. So, if you're waking up in America right now, it's probably going to be your 9:30 tonight, maybe. I think that's the way it's going to look. There'll be a thumbnail and a community post. All right. Please, let's keep it civil in the chat. Let's let them debate what it is they need to debate. Let's let that happen. All right. None of us are going to be best buddies. All right. That's never going to happen. All right. I will never be a best buddy of John's. Our opinions are totally different, but he's entitled to his opinion. That's the point. Mike, who happens to be a friend, all right, he's entitled to his opinions, and he's entitled to point out what he feels are positives and negatives, just like John. All right. If John shows up, great. We'd really appreciate it. If John elects not to show up, nothing we can do. But with that being said, I promise that if they do show up, it will be a well-moderated, controlled, debatable event. I'd like to see that because I've never seen it happen on YouTube yet. I've always seen very biased lives. I've always seen very unbalanced lives. Let's make this balanced. All right. Let's make it equal on both sides of the coin. Otherwise, look, we appreciate your time. We hope to see you tomorrow. And hey, please do subscribe, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.